We're going to hear the music cut out a lot here in the next few seconds. So I apologize for that, but that's because the stream's starting soon. That's right, the stream, the Bloody Fist. You've made it here. Maybe you've had a rough week. Here, maybe this is what you need to take that edge off. Well, we're here to help you. Welcome to the Bloody Fist. Hear that lovely music in the background? That's what you have to look forward to. Welcome to the Bloody Fist. Okay. Our stream info should be updating shortly, hopefully, to reflect what's actually going down. That would be cool. Sorry we're getting a little bit of a late start today. It's just a little bit of back-end issues that I didn't have last week. But it should now be fixed. Okay, let's get started. Hi, I'm Ethan Monsour. I played the Bloody Fist, and you're here with me at the Bloody Fist. What a fantastic time to learn about fighting games, which is what this show is all about. My way of showing you my world of fighting games, and I do play all of them. Or most of them. I'm sure y'all guys could probably find one I have not played, but I will play as many as I can, and I'm always open to your ideas for the next fighting game to play. Music's gonna cut out for a second while I bust out y'all's chat so I can always see what you wonderful people are saying and be able to respond, which is important, I think. Let's pop that chat out. Let's slap it over here where I can read it. Ashen, Strike, Rev, Bunny. Thank you so much. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Rave Bunny? Maybe it's Rave Bunny. I don't know. You can tell me. Hello, Neoma. Good to have you. So today we're going to be playing one of my favorite fighting games that came out recently. It's called Dragon Ball FighterZ. And it's absolutely 100% obviously based on the Dragon Ball universe. Not just Dragon Ball Z, but also Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, the original Dragon Ball. It has a little bit of everything for everybody. It's a fantastic game, and it's a team-based fighter, unlike the previous game I played, Guilty Gear, which is a 1v1. You actually choose... Hello, Captain Warbeard. This is a game where you actually choose 3 characters, and in team fighting games, you tend to find that a lot of the strengths surrounding like one character. See, in like Guilty Gear, if you pick a character, they're pretty well rounded. They have options for almost every situation, but in team fighting games, characters are often missing important parts of like kits, meaning that you would need other people with you to kind of help you, I guess, bridge the gap of what they lack. Don't forget to tweet going live so we can retweet. Okay. Well, thank you so much for working on the D4 wiki. The big thing to note about this game is that I love Dragon Ball. I always have since I was a kid. And my team is my favorite characters from the show. So why don't we just go ahead and kick right in there and get some actual butt kicking going. We're going to do that real quick. Might see some weirdness in the stream. Hopefully not. Oh, wait. I wonder if that'll screw things up. The stream might die here. If it does, I'll come right back. Hopefully not. Please. Well, now that was just weird. It didn't add any audio sources. Look at me. What do I know about streaming? Nothing. Why didn't it add any audio? There's no audio on the other. It's okay. It's okay. We'll make this work. There's nothing they can stop me from doing. The only issue I find is that you'll notice it's a little bit choppier here. So I'm not sure why it's
What an unexpected thrill.
But yeah, these are my characters. I have always loved Hit, Beerus, and Frieza. I think they're the 3 coolest characters in Dragon Ball history, for various reasons. Frieza being probably my utmost favorite. I think he's just a cool character. I remember as a kid, he was the first effeminate bad guy I ever saw. Team Perp, that's right.
Select your fighter. Ready. Select stage. Wasteland.
So we're gonna kind of get this running. I'm gonna try to get audio sources on the other one because for some reason, and I don't know why, but for some reason, the stream runs much smoother on that one than it does on this one. And I've been spending all morning, see how it's not super smooth? I've been trying all morning to fix that. And it's very, like, weird. Anyway, what makes this game fun is that there's 3 characters on each team, right? So I can actually swap anytime I want between them. And that makes it really satisfying to play. Shut you up for good. Such a cool fucking game. Really, really fun. And there's and it's a lot like Marvel vs. Capcom with Dragon Ball characters, which makes it unique. We've got lots of cool
I know this sounds cheap, but
combos.
just call me Golden Frieza.
So yeah, as you can see, this game is very cool, and a lot of neat stuff happens in it. So why don't we go ahead and find somebody to fight? How do I forget how I put myself in the queue? I think I have to get myself in the queue before I enter the training mode. Yeah, this game is amazing. If you love DBZ, if you love Budokai, yeah, I played Darkstalkers pretty consistently. I'm a BB Hood main. Love Darkstalkers. Fantastic game. And it's largely the basis for almost every fighting game ever created, so... Like, you'll notice that a lot of artists will say that Darkstalkers was their big influence that got them into fighting games in the first place, because it had a lot of stretching and contorting of the characters. It just looked really fluid, and there had been nothing that looked that good at the time. Where you got bonus damage dice if you shouted the name of your attack. I don't think I'd like that game tremendously. I won't be shouting at my table unless it's a good roleplay moment. I'm not a very... Despite how loud I am, I don't like loud things. Remember, we do have stream loops here today. So you can be a part of this action by adjusting the way I have to play or choosing the characters I have to play. Why not? Give it a shot. Enjoy it.
Your combined power. Show me.
Show him. He's an assassin.
Are you ready?
Do that, sir. Ooh! So what makes Hit fun is he's got teleports in all of his normals. I think this man might be dead.
Won't be able to block this.
Yep. Killed him. Dead. Now, the one thing that stinks about this game compared to, say, Dragon Ball is there is no rollback netcode. Oh, if he would have let me hit him, that's weird. Oh. Oh, okay, I see what's going on there. Oh, DJ Glitch, you're in a lot of trouble soon. This guy, okay, so just like Guilty Gear, every character in this game has an anti-air attack. It's probably because they're made by the same guys. Go ahead. Ooh. You're dead, sir. I killed you. You don't know it yet. But you're dead. Woo! Always something real dirty. Hello, Chaotic Tiefling. Let's do something real dirty. Whoop. Which side am I on? It doesn't matter. Nope. Wrong side, buddy. See the fancy shit. Get him out of here. Boom! Whew!
Mission complete.
Mission complete! How do you not love these characters? So fucking cool. He didn't even get the Frieza. Better luck next time. Hey, good job, thank you. Yeah, okay, cool. You didn't want to fight anymore, Team Perp. It's easy to love the characters after finishing Super. A lot of people don't like Super, and I understand, but for me, for my money, I think Super is the best version of the characters I've seen. They did some things I didn't agree with, but that's totally okay, because I'm not the one writing it. Oh! Which characters are you friends with, man? Well, that's super cool. I agree. I like that they didn't shy away from the fact that, you know, they didn't shy away from the fact that Goku's a complete moron. It felt like they saw that in a bridge and thought it was funny and said, you know what, sure. You do that.
I'm not done yet. It's to you.
Woo! Hit me with the Kamehameha. That might be in the Cinco.
What's wrong? Want to switch out? Let's take care of this.
Ooh! You made a mistake, my friend. Well, I expected a lot. I did not expect the instant jump into a special.
See this one?
Jesus.
Give me the best.
Don't disappoint me.
This to you. Try blocking this. You're a real letdown. You know that?
Hi, buddy.
I'm not done yet.
You might notice that I'm distinctly not using Frieza. And the reason why I'm doing that is because Frieza's my anchor. And anchors in multiple character fighting games are basically characters that are best if you save them for last. Now, if you consult any tier list, they're going to tell you that Frieza's terrible. And they're wrong.
Not good enough.
Whoops, wrong button.
Well, enjoy oblivion.
That's not safe, buddy.
No more holding back.
Watch this. Nope. You're done, son. Oh, he survived. Oh no. This could actually be a problem because he can burn a lot of meter to reach a special power up. Oh, he didn't do it. Woo! This might actually now be a problem. It's okay, he doesn't know how to deal with hit. We're gonna count on hit here.
Eliminate my target. Here comes.
Wow, he double jumped. This dude's gonna make a crazy comeback if he beats me.
You are my own.
Oh, what? He did a fucking Shoryuken. That's an invincible move. Okay, what a crazy comeback. What a crazy comeback.
Nothing like Super Saiyan Blue or Ultra Instinct. I've never seen.
I don't think he's better than me. I think I've got him. Now I know some of his silly little tricks. So you might have noticed he was doing a lot of damage there towards the end. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, why weren't you doing that much damage when you were hitting him? And the answer there is that you see this little lightning bolt under our health bars? That's called Sparking Blast. And in team games like this, a lot of times if you get behind, you're pretty boned. So what they do in a lot of these games is they try to make a comeback mechanic. And this is this game's comeback mechanic. My friend. Boom! You're dead! Okay, we're actually gonna save Frieza for last this time. We're not taking any chances.
Show me more. Take that. You're not getting away. That's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah, he just burned 3 levels of that. Oh yeah?
Over here.
Whoops! I tried to... So if you're blocking and you press forward and tag, you'll draw another guy in, which was what I was trying to do there, but if you pause... Oh, wow. It's okay, we got Frieza in the back. We can make this happen. It's gonna be a whole lot of this for a while. Hold on. Let's try to...
I know this sounds cheap, but just call me Golden Frieza.
Over here.
I'll get a little serious now. Right.
Over here.
Woo, this is tough. This guy's got a really good Gohan and a not super good anything else.
Guess I'll give you a fright. You won't survive. Keep at it. It's clear you have a well, you're an impudent one.
Over here. Here goes.
Hello there. Guess I'll give you a
Over here.
right.
Bye-bye. Whew! Good morning, fighting game fans! Yeah, this game is stressful. Chuck Huber, Emperor Pilaf, Android 17. Oh, Android 17 is one of my absolute favorite characters. I'd say he's my favorite good guy. For sure, him and Hit. Woo! Oh. You goobed it, son. You goobed it. You goobered it hard. Thank you. That was a good move. Captain Warbear with the horns. Ooh! Right, that's a fucking counter. So the way that the character I'm playing against right now works is really frustrating. Like, he's actually kind of a very divisive character. Because his thing is, see how he just taunted? Every time he taunts, he gets more powerful. If he, for whatever reason, gets up to 7 taunts, I think, and he supers you, it's an instant kill. And it's not hard to get those taunts. It really isn't. So what he's trying to do right now is put me in a position where I'm constantly having to deal with his offense, and every time I fail, he gets another taunt. That was a weird choice. He had me. Ooh, my favorite combo. Oh, I fucked it. I was too excited. I fucked my favorite combo. God, this guy never stops swinging. Oh no. I think it's the stupidest looking super in the game. Oh no, you're not safe. Oh no. I think he's weakest against my hit, so I'm trying to get hit last. But I'm in a lot of trouble here. He just throws out so many hits, and I keep expecting him to block. Oh, that's it. That's game.
I only need one finger to beat you.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Here comes the watch it back. Here goes.
Whoa! Oh man, such crap! Can't believe I didn't catch him there.
My apologies. It seems I overdid it a bit.
That's his best character, hands down. It's Gohan. The other characters are kind of forgettable, but that Gohan's real strong.
Gohan!
Let's kill the Gohan first. Woo! Yeah, look, he's trying to save him. He doesn't want me to kill him first. What the? That's invincible? Learning so much about this game. Okay, that was a terrible choice. He had my anchor right where he wanted him. Oh, give me that meter. He loves doing that trick. wow, okay. Oh, he just tapped the light on the way to the ground. Oh, that's a grab. I haven't played this game so long, I honestly don't know exactly what this guy does. Swap that guy back in. I'm not done with him. Oh, wow. It's okay. We got his comeback mechanic here. We took that from him by forcing him to use it to save Gohan. So in a lot of ways, this is actually beneficial to us. Even though we lost a guy, he doesn't have any way to do these like game-ending combos he does whenever he's in the special mode. Oh, just right into an invincible move. There's only like 3 characters in this game with invincible moves, and he's using 2 of them. What? What? What was that? What just happened? I don't think this is gonna be enough to kill me. Oh. I was trying to turn into golden, I accidentally shot from the ground. Tails are a thing because a lot of the characters are Saiyans, and Saiyans are basically, for lack of a better word, they're human apes. And they can turn into gigantic apes if the moon's full. Yeah, this guy's figured out that I don't know how to play against this character because I've never really played against him before today. I just know what he does. Wow, he delayed it? Okay, okay. Oh wow, my input didn't come out.
Let's go! You want to switch out? Here it comes.
Goodbye.
This will be over soon. Let's take care of it. Here it comes. Watch it back.
Woo! See, his thing, what he's doing here, and how he keeps catching me, is he does moves in the air that put him on the opposite side of me at the same time he calls an assist. And so, I don't know that I need to be blocking. That's not a great combo. It's not gonna be right. Ooh, it just finished me. Just finished me. Yeah, Piccolo did blow up the moon. Bam, problem solved. Ugh.
Get over here, Gohan!
Oh man, none of my moves are working. It's got me locked down hard. This might be our last game with this guy because he's stomping us hard.
Say, you're going to have a very tough time fighting me.
Just to you.
Well, you're an impudent one. easy shot. Guess I'll wear your secret one.
Is that all?
Guess I'll
Oh!
My speed.
Every time I get him, he's so low.
guess I'll give you a prize.
Whew! Managed to keep Golden Frieza. Whew! Golden Frieza only lasts 15 seconds, so if I kill somebody, he comes back. Yeah, we got him. We got Saint Dio. We got him. I just waited for him to do something invincible, because the guy loves doing invincible moves.
You have to gain from assisting me, Lord Beerus.
Oh no no no! I don't get to do things. Oh no 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 no! We're still not doing things in this house. Always bet on purple. That's the right way to be. Oh, that's an actual box one. I thought for sure. Even puts out a rain
Dustin
impression on the
Fletcher
spot.
played this card.
That's an impression I haven't done yet. Let me do my Frieza impression. These pitiful weaklings don't have a chance against me. Pathetic! Silly Saiyan! No one has a chance against the great Frieza. I am Emperor of the Universe!
Here it comes.
Oops, wrong direction.
Watch it back. Watch it back.
Has he given up? I don't blame him. Another perfect victory for yours truly.
Goku's son is no match for him. I'm surprised to see the God of Destruction from Universe 7 helping you. Did Champa ask you to do...
Alright, those are good matches. Now, I think I can make this smoother if I can figure out. Hold on 1 second. You know what? I've got this for a reason. I'm gonna be right back while I try to figure out how to make this stream a little bit smoother for you guys. Hold on 1 second. Baba Booey, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Sweet. So, I think you'll notice that the stream is a lot smoother now. And the reason why I found it out was because I think some of the things I was using in the background were soaking up a lot of resources. So yeah, it should be much, much smoother. Thank you. Yeah. These are the growing pains of the bloody fist, you know? You don't just learn by not getting bloodied up a little. You don't just learn by not getting a little bruised up and cut up. You have to learn the hard way sometimes. So hopefully this will alleviate some of the issues I saw last stream where it was not nearly as smooth as I thought it should be. Now I've got answers for things. Hey, alright. Learning how to be a professional streamer. Again. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the Bloody Fist, where we get out our grudges the most healthy way we can by beating up strangers. It's amazing. So who is everybody in the chat? Tell me your favorite Dragon Ball character. If you love Dragon Ball, I'd love to hear it. We're gonna change our team, I think. So personally, my favorite characters are the three you see here, so Hit, Beerus, Frieza, and Android 17. Those are my favorites. I also love Captain Ginyu. Teen Gohan, great character. Master Roshi's super fun to play in this game. I'm not good with him, but he's super fun. Teen Gohan is awesome. Let's try with a not standard team. You're gonna see me lose a lot more with these guys. I can barely remember what it is they do. Team Gohan's cool. They really were setting up Gohan to be the successor to Goku, and then at the end of the Cell Saga, I want to say Toriyama was like, okay, Goku's going to go away and Gohan's going to become the new Goku. And people lost their minds in both Japan and in the US. So much so that now they're too scared to get rid of Goku. I'm a Bulma in a relationship with a Vegeta. Accurate. Bulma's sick. She's really cool. She slapped Beerus in the face when everybody else was scared of him. You know? That's all you need to know about Bulma. That's true fearlessness. So what we'll do is, while we're waiting, we'll go ahead and go into the training menu. And we'll practice some of these characters I'm trying out again. So let's do Team Gohan, Ginyu, and Frieza because he's the insurance policy. Ho ho ho! What an unexpected thrill! And we gotta get them all purple. You don't have to change Frieza because he's already purple because he's perfect. Beerus and Whis are amazing. A lot of people thought Whis was going to be in the game, and I mean, all I kept asking was, yeah, okay, so what does he do? What are his moves? And nobody could ever answer that question. What are his moves? He gets the neck chop, and that's it. Azarine, welcome. First time chat. It's so good to have you. Thanks for joining. We're playing Dragon Ball FighterZ today. I haven't played it in months, but I'm enjoying myself immensely. Oh! Yeah, this character's great. And he's also got one of the coolest looking supers in the game. Bitch. And then he's got... This is a level 3, which I don't understand why that's his level 3. In the show, he's never had an attack like this. There is one game where he's had an attack like that. But he's never done that. Trying to think what other moves he's got. He's got one more special. That's not it. It's this one, I think. Yeah. Interestingly about this, if they're firing projectiles at you, you'll blow right through them with the super. Because you got the shield around you. Which makes sense. Remember, those stream links are still out there. If you want to hear me do Kermit for the entirety of a game, all you have to do is get the card for it, and you can have a famous frog speaking to you for the entirety of your Dragon Ball experience. Am I still in? Yeah, I'm still in the queue. What's taking so long? What other moves do I have? Oh, here we go. Yeah, now we're talking business. And I am a business frog. There's no question about it. So y'all are gonna get to watch me lose pretty horrifically here, because this is definitely not my main team. But I love this team.
So you're Goku. I hear you're the strongest guy around.
Do you think they like Goku? It's a possibility.
This'll be a good match.
I don't think you will. I think you're gonna crush me out. Oops. Oh yeah, we got something. Woo! Oh, I fucked it. Good. Oh, I goobed it. I goobed it twice. You can tell I don't know how to play these guys, really. Yeah! Alright, time to get the Ginyu Force in here. Oh, I can totally do Human Team. That was sick! That was sick! Oh, no, wrong button. No, oh, no, wrong button. I did the wrong one. No. I wasn't trying to body swap. I was trying to call a team. Oh, no.
Playtime's over.
Red button? Oh no! I love DBC Super Android 17 as well. He is definitely the best iteration of the character, a lot better than GT. I love the idea of he's doing the exact same thing Goku's doing on the opposite side of the planet with intergalactic poachers. What a cool. Ooh, I goofed it. Alright, we're gonna have to... Oh no, it didn't come out! I was too careful. Alright, we have a chance. We got Golden Frieza, we have a chance. This guy's not fantastic. I can take him. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. What? Oh no, I was trying to be weird. Okay, we can take it. We can take it. Yeah, Krillin and 18's combo is fantastic because they do like supers and stuff together. Whoa, is this a ranked match? I must have accidentally done a ranked match.
Over here. Over here. Good one. Good one.
Woo! Oh my god. Come on, Ginyu. No, Ginyu! You didn't do enough damage! Oh. The problem is, I sort of know how to play these characters, but I don't know how to get damage out of them. I haven't even called a Ginyu member yet. Yada does it. Here we go. Or if you're watching part 6 right now and you should be on Netflix, yada de wa. Oh wow. I don't even know what happened there. Yeah, my first 2 guys, I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully Frieza can take this back. Wow, he just walked up and grabbed me. Alright, we can make this happen.
I was right to seek further evolution.
Alright. We can make this happen. We can make this happen. We ain't done. That was a JoJo's reference. Everything's a JoJo's reference.
And before you ask, yes, this is a JoJo reference.
Oh no, that's it. That's game. Yep. Damn. Oh, I feel like I'm handicapped so hard trying to beat him with these other 2 dudes, and that's the end of the matches, I guess, because I don't know if we're in ranked or not. I feel like I chose casual, but we need to double check because I don't want to lose rank trying to have fun and play goofy characters. Yep, it is ranked. Alrighty. Let's get back over there and get into the old casual list. More people play casual than ranked anyway. If I feel froggy, if I feel real froggy, we might just swap a fighting game right here in the middle of the stream. That's right, we might just play a second fighting game in the middle of this. This game's a lot. It's fun, but it's a lot.
Here comes a mighty warrior.
I was thinking of something really strange. But we might save that for next stream. Who knows? Who knows? Stay tuned, faithful. We might just do something weird. Alright. Oh, this is perfect. That's the power of trust. Maybe I should play Jiren. That's the fucking cool thing. Oh! Level 3. Whoops. I fucked that. I tried to do a super, it didn't work. I did something else instead.
Not bad.
Oh! That was smart. That was so weird. And we stand weird here, I've heard. I don't even know what standing is. I'm so out of touch. I assume that just means we like things. My name's not Stan, I didn't get the memo. Jesus! We're counting on the one weird character, the one character I have that I know what I'm playing. There's only one.
It's clear you have a death wish.
Kill that fucking Goku. Get him out of here. And now we're on to the next level of Goku. We're slowly whittling him down. He's gone from Instinct Goku to Blue. I don't know what your plan was there, but you're dead. Now it's a classic Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza, but I'm gonna go Golden.
You're going to have a very tough time fighting me. Oh no! Guess I'll give you a fright. Here is my full power!
Shut you up for good. Oh no, he just raw supered me, which is honestly not that bad because it's only going to be blue health, and my special thing allows me to get my blue health back. Ooh, got your ass. Goodbye. Yeah. We got Frieza in the house. He can always take it back.
You place so much trust in me. I'm honored.
This is the power of trust. Is he saying it because he's hitting me? That's something you should say when he's fighting Jiren, I think. I feel. Yes. We ain't done with that middle guy. Yeah, we're not done with you. Get it, boy! Wow, that was a cool looking combo. Get out of here! Slap! We got this! We're fine! I just realized I need to like... Oh, never mind, I'm good. Oh no. I was just mashing like a maniac instead of actually doing things. And I'm getting what you get when you mash like a maniac. Wow, I didn't even give me time to fucking check it out. Thank you, Frieza. Alright, enjoy your meeting. Thank you for coming. The Bloody Fist. Make sure you pay your servers on the way out. Ow. Alright. Oh! Alright. Alright, Frieza. I'm really counting on you, bro. That is super unsafe. We should be... You know, we could probably implement, like, a betting bot. I think there are things like that for fighting games.
Destroy planets.
Guess I'm well, you're an impudent. I know this sounds cheap, but just call me Gold.
Think I got it?
Perhaps it's time to stop playing around. There you are.
Yeah, you can't do it forever. Eventually you're gonna give up.
There you are.
He's trying to just he's just trying to run away. I've never seen anything like that. I think he got me. I killed myself! Amazing! Make sure somebody clips that. That was fantastic. Holy crap. I killed myself. Chopped off my own. That was canon right there is what happened. I think I could take this guy if I was in my main team. Oh goodness, the Gokus. God, the supers in this game look great. Oh no! Oh, he reached me further. Gonna be another Frieza comeback. These two guys, I don't know what I'm doing.
Now it's time for me to join in the
Come on, Frieza.
right.
Ooh, he did a counter right off the bat. Oh, okay. Like, I do it for a teleport there. Didn't give it to me. Oh boy. I think it might be dead. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he's teabagging me, eh?
Go ahead and say you're going to have a very tough time fighting me. Guess I'll give you a try.
Teabagging is a good way to make me go Super Saiyan. Whew. What the fuck just happened? I don't even know what that is. Okay, I figured you'd try another one. There you go, that's what you get. Oh, I missed my combo. I had him beat. I had him beat. He knows I did too. Dang. It's so close.
Do that again sometime.
I wonder if he'll play me again. He's acting like he's like amazing. The problem is I can't. Oh yeah, look at him. Woo. Oh. This guy loves teabagging stuff because he thinks he's playing my main too.
Guess I'm up next. Don't hold this against Super Don't mess with me.
Bye bye. Let's get some damage on this guy. Get some more damage. I don't feel like that was necessary. He's being weird. He's making a lot of bad choices. Like, he didn't need 3 meters there to kill me. He's just trying to make a point. It's an ego thing. You learn about this sort of stuff when you play enough fighting games.
You would.
Wow! That was a really good move. Now he's gonna do the thing where he runs away from me and tries to run out my Golden Frieza, but I don't think that's gonna work. Yep.
Predictable!
Yeah! Oh, I'm done. He has to screw up here and he won't. Dang. If I was playing with my main team. I basically have 2 placeholders in the spots that I would normally have set up some stuff.
You're pretty good.
Yeah, he didn't want a rematch either. He knew I was getting closer and closer. All good. We're gonna change back to a different team though. Let's do that team you were talking about. I know I've got them on here. Yep, there they are. Sure. All right, we're running with Team Human Beings, and it's bad news bears. The problem is because I'm a high rank in this game, it's only gonna put me against high rank players. So I'm constantly. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do with this guy? See, I don't even have the benefit of having Frieza on my team for this. Oh my gosh! I do not know what I'm doing with these guys. And I'm playing against a guy who's the top rank, who clearly knows everything he's doing. Jesus. I wish I could play against like ranks that weren't top, so I could actually practice. It takes ranks into account, but because I'm a high rank on my main team, it only matters that I'm a high rank on my main team. So it's like, oh, you're playing a team you never played before? It doesn't matter. You play against people at the top rank. That's why it's kind of hard to do fun stuff for the stream. Because the people who play this game, because this game hasn't been popular in a long while. So my assumption is the people who still play this game are really diehard about it. Yep, that's how I do that. Yeah, but I normally do better with them. It's just I'm literally playing one of the best players in the game right now. You can see a little pink square next to his name. That means that like he almost never loses. So the question is, do we keep going with this game? I think so. I think we're gonna go back to the main team and try to actually win a couple. Am I on the main team? No, the main team's just here. Hey, another Frieza guy. Hell yeah. That's cool.
Here comes a mighty warrior.
Ooh! Wow, all Vegetas. Penalty Cream is his name. What a weird name. Gross. So cool!
Allow me to show you a power you could never achieve.
So fucking cool!
I've never
Never let a job go unfinished. Thank you, Matt Mercer.
Don't toy with me.
Oh no! Oh jeez, he's doing a level 3 right away, okay. I don't think we're worried here. I think I got him.
I can handle you on my own. Get over here. Out of my way. It's over. Take this. Over here. You'll see what this is.
Got a lot of damage on that motherfucker. Let's get it. Let's finish him off. Let's finish him off. We hit 2 characters at once. That was a happy birthday. Today's my birthday. It's not my birthday. It's my birthday. It's a couple days from now. I disagree with that choice. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. It's looking ugly.
You worked, right? You worked.
Okay. We can still do this. We can still do this. We're not out of this yet. We're not worried. Okay, we're a little worried.
Not good enough.
Oh, he had it.
How cute. Up to you. I don't feel like
Oh, Ethan, dummy.
looks like someone's been slacking off on their trade.
Let's see if he even plays me again. I don't think he will. Oh, he did? Alright, I'm gonna really hurt him this time. I think I'm gonna be really mean.
Too slow. Hurry and get over here. Transparent. Too slow.
Gotta remember I can power through that. I'm used to the early days of Dragon Ball when you couldn't. Wow. Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Alright. Yeah, I can tell he's got great neutral, but he doesn't understand the way the game's damage system works. Because he's burning all these meters, but it's not doing a lot of damage. Like, he'd be better off saving them for something more efficient. But I mean, it's working for him, clearly, because I don't expect people to play this way. Alright.
Now it's time for me to join in the fun. I'll get a little serious now. Guess I'll give you a
I think he's going to try for something fancy here. Let's see if he does it. Yep, he did. I knew he would.
I was right to see.
Vegeta players can't help themselves. Wow. Oh my god! Oh my god! He was waiting for me at the bottom? Yeah, I'm dead. Oh my goodness, I'm doing terribly. Not doing well at all. We're gonna be mean to this guy. I'm gonna win a match with him. I don't feel like he deserved the first match. He's in my head now. Can't be having that. Run from me? He can't run from me. Alright, alright. Let's kill the next one. Kill the next one. No hesitation.
On a scale of 1 back, give me your best. On a scale of 1 to 10, give me your best. Oh. Show me more. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give you a 30. How about this?
Oh! Wow! This guy's never gonna stop pushing buttons. Nope. I'm winning this one. This one I'm winning. Wow, why did I not combo? He's very lucky there.
I can take you on my own. Watch it back. Take this. He's out of luck. It's no use. Be gone!
Wow! You get attacked all the way to the ground. Okay. Jeez.
I'll just kill you all. I know this sounds cheap, but just call me Golden Frieza. You were right. You were right. You won't survive.
We're gonna blow up this planet. You burn! Alright. We took it back. We took it back. See?
I must ask what you have to gain from assisting me, Lord Beerus.
So we're gonna try for another one.
Let's all do the final blow. Let's take care of this.
Oh wow, this dude, he is not afraid to just push buttons. He doesn't care. Maybe I should just see the same. Oh, I hate that. I hate being able to call assists where you can't see them. You can't do that in Marvel vs. Capcom, by the way. You can't super jump and call an assist. Specifically because of situations like what just happened. I think it's more unfun than like, I'm in the middle of hitting you, I stop for a second, you called someone on the ground I can't see and I fall into it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give you a 3.
Nope. Can't do that, sir. Oh, I caught him with a full screen grab? Is that legal? I'm not even sure. On a scale of whoop. Nice for Jeter. Nope. This is what you want to do? We can do this all day. Nope. He's dead. We ain't done. We ain't done. I've got this guy all figured out now. He doesn't know about this shit. No. Ah! Yeah.
I wonder how your father, King Vegeta, is doing.
Beerus is the man. They call me Beerus because they fear us. I see. He's doing it because I'm calling the Beerus assist. He's doing it because I'm calling the Beerus assist. If I call the Beerus assist, he'll try to power through it. Yeah, interestingly, if you play Frieza, most of the time he'll only talk shit. But if you have Beerus on the team, he'll also be like, are you alright, Lord Beerus? And shit like that, because it's like the only person he's scared of. Yeah. Bye. Boom, 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 boom. Get it. This combo looks so good. Even if it's not really doing a lot of damage. Map change, yeah. If you kick them off the edge like that, sometimes the map changes. And in certain maps, straight up, if you also, I just learned a move I didn't know existed. But on other maps, if you do like the thing with Frieza where I destroy the planet will look different. Wow, he just doesn't care. He has no idea what's safe and what isn't. He's just gonna push buttons. He doesn't care. You can't run. You can't run away from this slippery snake. You can't run away from the slippery snake. Just blast him with the blasties. Hit him with the power. No hesitation.
It appears my training wasn't a waste of time. This illustrates a sharp difference in power.
Do you find it enlightening? Now I found my groove, that's right. You threw off my groove. I'm sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's groove. Sorry! Oh no. Oh, that's cool. I need to remember I can just power through that every single time he does it. We thought I found my groove, apparently not. Oh no! Once again, not a smart use of meter. Oh no! It's okay. Frieza comebacks are why Frieza's on the last spot. And he can do them, as you've seen this stream alone. Dead. Bring out your last dude. Yeah, get out of here! You ain't done until you fought Frieza, and then you're done. That's how it works.
Your efforts are useless. You cannot hope to overcome me.
God! You count on the Frieza in your neighborhood to carry. Whew! Can't run. No. No, no, no. That's why he's always your anchor? Damn right. Ragnarok, good to see you, buddy. Best anchor in the game. Ignore what every tier list says. They're wrong. Oh, no. I goofed that hard. Oh, he did it, too. The resident Vegeta expert is now in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Ragnarok in the house. We ain't done! We ain't done! Oh, I goofed that. This time to land it. Oh! That is not what we wanted to happen. That is the opposite of what we wanted to happen. The karate chop. I knew you'd do it again. You can't help it. You're a creature of habit. Bye. He can't help himself. He wanted to do it again. I could smell it on him.
I wonder if I could, as expected. There's no way I would lose.
All or nothing.
Try to block this. I'll do a final blow.
How about this?
Ugh.
Won't be able to block.
Ugh. No, you don't, son. No, you fucking don't.
Over here.
Get off of me. You don't get to.
Let's take care of this.
Oh, I should have waited a second longer. These are what I would describe as rage supers. Because they're not really helping him. Jeez. He does not like hit. I don't blame him. He thinks he's safe, but Frieza and Beerus are more than enough. Think you're safe from this slippery snake? Never. Bye. Go ahead and do your thing. You know you wanna. Oh, it didn't come out. Uh-oh. Okay.
Not good enough. I'll come to you. Be gone. I'll come to you. Too slow.
Oh.
Fine. I'll just kill you all. Right. I'll get a little serious now. Guess I'll give you a try.
And we're gonna go ahead and go for golden just to really fucking cement it.
Time fighting me.
Bye!
I merely increased my speed a smidgen and yet you couldn't keep up? Is this really all a Super Saiyan can do?
Frieza! Gotta love him.
Now, stop begging for your life, not the...
This shit's so cool. Oh, you're going back up. You're going back up. Bye. My teleport's too good. I'm erasing time. Time skips, baby. The skipping of time. Yep. See? I told y'all. I dropped the Beerus and he immediately did that. When he sees Beerus, he automatically doesn't hesitate and tries to just power through the through the assist.
Take care of
See? Predictable! Damn, okay. I'm not gonna get a ton of damage off it, but you got it. Oh, he got tired of my antics. That's fair. I was being an asshole.
I will terminate my target.
Here we go. Mistakes.
Now it's time for me to join in the fun. I'll go ahead and say you're going to have a very tough time fighting me. Right.
I disagree with the way he just did Sparking. Because he had options, and he chose instead... Well, he's gonna burn all of me to try to do as much damage as he can. But instead, he like did the thing where... He did his, so every character has like a dash they can do, which is like that Dragon Ball Z style, like flying through the air that you see sometimes when they hit each other. When you're doing that, if you land that first, if that's the first thing you land with, then it's only going to do a minimal amount of damage. It treats it like, so in fighting games there's a thing called scaling. And scaling is how damage is calculated. So because I landed this first hit with a heavy, it's scaling harder than if I landed it first with a medium. In this game, you always want to start a combo with a medium if you're going for high damage. But obviously, that's not always the case because, you know, light attacks are more consistent. You can land them easier. And that's the trade-off you make, right? Almost all of my characters have really strong, really long-range mediums because I love high-damage characters. Rhea, welcome! Happy to have you. Welcome to the Bloody Fist. Grab yourself a Tinker and join us.
I can continue to improve.
Boom! Boom! Get out of my face! Hello, Zero. Welcome. You trying to come down on me with an attack, son? Nope. Nope. I'm skipping time. You can't do shit about it.
Here it comes.
You won't lose to me. Be safe on the way home. Let him burn his stuff on my full health characters. I'm cool with that. Woo! His flashing shit's about to wear off. Oh, that was stupid of me. Just call me Golden Frieza.
You won. Right.
Oh my goodness. I just need to land one shot on this asshole. Come on. Oh, good move, good move. He's got me in a hard knockdown. Got him. Two golden.
Goodbye. I must ask what you have
To gain from assisting me, Lord Beerus. we go. Get down there. You have to block through all that? I don't. Oh, well that's the last move I was expecting someone to do on Wake Up. Hey, it worked for me too. What do you know, buddy? I learned from you.
I continue to improve.
Get out of here!
Yeah, I thought he might. Is he gonna try to swap out and hit again? Yep, he's gonna swap and hit.
What's wrong? You want to switch out?
Hey, you wanted this.
Watch your back. Try to block this. I'll do the final blow. Over here. Try to block this. Won't be able to block this. Impressive.
Ha! The balls of destruction. Don't touch the balls. Don't touch those balls.
Show me more. Scale of 1 to 10. What you looking for?
Okay.
I'm not done yet. Impressive. What you looking at? Scale of 1 to 10.
This music's actually amazing. I feel so epic. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Whew!
Actually, might have been more enjoyable than like. Did you join me in an attempt to suck up? If so, then you wasted your time.
Yeah, it was a mistake, buddy. So, to cap things off, we're gonna try to get into a party match. These are basically impossible to get into, but what makes this mode super cool, and would be really great if they actually like implemented it properly, is you can have a 6-player game with all 6 characters controlled by different people, which really is exciting. The only other fighting game I can think of that does that is Street Fighter Cross Tekken, a game that I would love to show on here, but the problem is it doesn't work because Windows games for Windows got brought down, so you can't actually do that. But that's what that was. Another neat thing about this game is there's stuff like this, where like, oh, it's the arena match, and you can go and enter the arena and play people who are just like chilling out and waiting. And these are ring matches where you can like make little personal matches for you and your friends. I have Piccolo in this outfit, but you can also, just like in Guilty Gear, because it's made by the same guys, you can actually change the way you look in here too. So let's look at some of those to cap this sucker off. So we got Piccolo in the summer with multiple colors. Goku summer. And they got spring versions of the characters. There's Halloween versions of the characters, I'm pretty sure. We can get a Halloween character. Oh, also Christmas versions. There's Christmas Vegeta, Christmas Tien, Christmas Majin Buu, Christmas Krillin, Android 18 for Christmas, Trunks Christmas. There's my Beerus Halloween. I used this one for a long time. It just looks cool. This is a Goku for Halloween. By the way, this is a subtle nod to Sonic Fox, and they are an incredible performer in fighting games, probably the best player in the world. I would wholeheartedly recommend you check them out. I love everything Sonic Fox. Android 16, Kid Buu, Cell, and Vegeta. So it's pretty cool. And they have the characters you can't play as, like Mr. Satan, Bulma, Whis, Chaozu, Cyberman. I mean, like, you can make a little dude, basically anybody in the Dragon Ball universe, anybody you ever wanted. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with old Piccolo. Did I ruin Christmas? No. Good. Don't. You know what? In honor of that, we're gonna go to Christmas Goku. If there is a Christmas, you know what? No, in honor of you, we're going to Christmas Vegeta. Sure, Christmas season's over, but why not celebrate? We'll do a couple more matches before we call it quits today. We're gonna do another weird team. Let's see here. Who do we like? I want Ginyu, and I want the Supreme Kai. So we're gonna do Zamasu, and then we're gonna do Ginyu, and then we'll end it in Frieza, so I have a goddamn chance. That's the only way I have a chance in the game is using Frieza. As I think everybody here can agree, Frieza is hands down my best character because he's my favorite character. Him and Hit, and Beerus. I mean, the three of them are just. There's no first, second, or third. They're just my favorites. Also, they have this little TV, and you can go talk to this guy to look at your matches and stuff. That's neat. So the question is, what am I going to be playing next week? I have two things I'm thinking about playing. Alright, for those of you at home. I'm thinking about playing the old 1990s JoJo's Bizarre Adventure arcade game. Or, I'm thinking about figuring out how to stream Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. What do you in the chat think? What do y'all think?
Here comes a mighty warrior! Time to begin the match!
The weirdest intro of all time. Fusion.
I am justice within form. I am the world. Now venerate the most noble, most splendid, immortal, and supremely powerful God, Zamasu!
And now I'm gonna lose to nerf Tien, please. And he uses Tien as his anchor. Oh goodness. Skullgirls? I'm not super good at it, but I would definitely do it. I'm taking your Sensu, that's mine. Ooh, this character is very fun. I have a tabletop character, more like a tabletop villain I made that is very heavily based on this, not based on this guy, but he came out around the time that tabletop was going, and everybody who plays this game with me started saying that this guy was my villain. So of course I had to learn how to play him. Oh, City!
I shall bring the dawn of a new era to this world.
Woo!
No more playing around. Don't think so.
No, he hit. Burger's the fastest in the universe. How did you land a hit on him?
We are the king.
The Ginyu Force, bitches!
This is it. Let's keep this up. Can you board?
Woo!
Go. Yeah.
All right, well, folks, that was the last match of the day for Bloody Fist, and let me thank you all so much for joining me. Next week, I'm not sure what exactly we're going to play. I'm feeling a little bit like Marvel vs. Capcom. It's one of my all-time favorites. I do want to do Skullgirls as well. Yes, I will answer your question, Rhea. We did Guilty Gear last week, so I'm trying to like cycle through. Whoops! Whoa! Ah! All my shit's screwed up now. All right, we did Guilty Gear last week, so I'm trying to do a little something different every week, and we'll cycle through. Why am I the best person playing fighting games right now? I'm not. I'm definitely not. There are a lot of people way better than me. But I will say that I am lucky in that I have the best audience on Twitch. You guys are the best, and that's really the key. As far as next week goes, I will probably make a Twitter post explaining what I'm going to play next. I haven't played Skullgirls since it came out, so I'm not super good at that one. I need to practice and get my combos down with Big Band, because I only play Big Band or Peacock. I don't play anybody else. But for Ultimate Marvel, I feel like that's a great game because a lot of people recognize the characters. We'll see. For now, I think it's a good place to call it. Thank you all so much, genuinely, for being here and being a part of the Bloody Fist. Make sure to pay your waiters or your servers, and make sure that you get a match in yourself sometime. Fighting games are not just for the pros. They're not for people like me who dedicate a lot of time for them. They really are for everyone, and they're not as hard to learn as you think. Stick with us. Stay tuned. Next Wednesday, we'll be back for more Bloody Fist. Thank you again. Have a great day, everybody.